Seemingly out of the blue, the Season 2 Reloaded intel finally dropped. It was leaked that it was going to release this week, or that the update was going to release this week. I didn't really believe it because we didn't get any sort of intel leading up to it, and usually we'll start getting intel a week or two before updates drop. So I didn't believe it, and here we go. We had it drop 2 days before the actual content update drops. Season 2 Reloaded brings an incredible new collaboration to the forefront with Call of Duty x Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, plus 2 multiplayer maps, 6 new weapons, directed mode for the tomb, and more. Get ready for Turtle Power when the mid-season update launches on February 20th. I'm super excited for this Mutant Ninja Turtles collab, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that I'm gonna spend any money on it. I assume there's going to be event passes with this, but we'll see. There's a lot of really good games coming out that I'm excited to play, so I don't know how much I'll be up on Call of Duty, but we'll see. Season 2 Reloaded, incoming intel, the fight continues. Sev and Rogue Team remain on the run, evading capture while fighting back when the opportunity strikes. In the ongoing game of cat and mouse, the hunt continues. The mid-season update for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sets the stakes even higher with new maps, new weapons and attachments, perks, and more, including an awesome seasonal collaboration featuring everyone's favorite heroes in a half shell. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 2 Reloaded arrives on Thursday, February 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific across all platforms. Alright, let's hop into the content of Season 2 Reloaded. Whoa! Okay, so I was pretty confident that the Saw launcher was what they were talking about in the Season 2 release stuff when they said there was like a sharp launcher or something like that, but it's still kind of crazy to see it. Let's look at the summary. We got 2 maps, we got the TMNT Mosh Pit, and we have new loadout content, which I assume, yeah, the Fly Swatter, Wildcard, and Hunter's Instinct perk. Okay. Alright, let's just hop into the maps. Grind Ooze. Why do they call it Ooze? Like, I can obviously tell that it's TMNT themed, but I don't know, it's a weird word to use. Anyways, fan favorite map, first released in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, returns for Black Ops 6 in the mid-season. Show off your best combat moves in the outdoor halfpipe and cradle, or take your chances inside as operators trade shots around the store and across the indoor skate ramps, with TMNT decals, posters, and artwork spread across the scenery. I hope that the TMNT stuff stays on this map permanently. Like, I hope it's not just like grind ooze and then after the season is over or whatever, they drop the ooze and it's just grind and they take down all the TMNT stuff. I hope it all stays because I really like how it all looks. Next we have Bullet. I'm super excited for this map. I have seen a lot of people flaming it because it's just hallway the map, but I think it's cool. I think it's creative. I think it's an interesting take. I'm pretty sure you can get like up on top of it as well, so there's a little bit of layers to it. I'm hoping they make it to where like the sides of it, maybe the middle, since the seats are on the side, but like maybe there's a lane where FMJ doesn't work. Like you can't just shoot through the entire map. But like honestly, from this, it honestly looks decently open. Like obviously there's like a little bit of cover here and there, and like obviously I'm sure that's where seats are. I'm sure like this is this room right here. So there's like a little bit of cover, but I like how open it is. It's probably gonna be really annoying at like the choke points, like these 2 choke points. But yeah, I don't mind it. I know people are flaming it. I'm kind of excited to try it out, honestly. Sev and Rogue Team deploy to a high-speed bullet train to neutralize a key enemy target. Keep your eyes sharp when moving up and sweeping the carriages. The automatic sliding doors may reveal an incoming enemy at a moment's notice. Ooh, automatic sliding doors. I mean, that makes sense for a train. That part I'm not the biggest fan of. I think they should just always be open. Climb to the roof of the train to feel the whipping wind and marvel at the landscape flying by. Be ready to defend your spot up top and then drop back down behind the enemy line. So yeah, you can get up on top of it. I think on top of the train is going to be a really fun place to be. There's a new TMNT themed limited time mode, giving everyone the chance to let loose with their best TMNT themed abilities and moves. Ooh, so we get some abilities, sort of like the red light, green light abilities is what I'm assuming. Enter a game of team deathmatch, domination, or hardpoint and unleash ninja level abilities and TMNT score streaks against your enemies in pursuit of victory. These special score streaks are earned by scoring as normal, but because the turtles work as a team, objective plays award an increase in the score. Okay, I like that. General abilities. For 30 seconds, gain increased health plus fast health regen and increased movement speed and melee range. A HUD indicator will flash when an enemy is outside your view, and being shot while running toward an enemy will not slow you down. You can perform finishing moves on enemies from any direction, plus gain the ability to double jump in air. Holy shit. Wait, what the hell? So everybody has increased health plus fast health regen and increased movement speed and melee range for 30 seconds. Finishing moves from any direction, and you get double jump and air dash. That's crazy. I mean, this might be like a little bit of a test for like maybe a little advanced movement coming soon. Oh yes, we got Master Splinter. Let's go. Using your TMNT score streak also activates one of the several different character specific abilities. It's assigned randomly to players at the start of the match. Those deploying with the TMNT operator, however, will get access to that character's specific score streak. Okay, so if you buy the, I'm assuming they're in a bundle. If you buy the bundle, you get to pick which ability you get essentially. But if you don't purchase it, you still get those abilities, but just randomly. That's fine. Just you know, get a little taste still. It's not like pay to win, in my opinion. I don't think it is. So what are the abilities? We got Splinter. You vanish in smoke and teleport to a safe location behind enemy lines. Wait, that's crazy. So people could just like teleport behind you. I'm just thinking like if you're playing on like Nuketown, for example, unless this mosh pit is like solely on grind. So imagine you just spawned and you're running out to go help your team, and then somebody uses Splinter's ability and they teleport behind you, kill you from behind. That's also going to make spawns kind of fucking crazy. We'll see. I mean, this seems crazy. Leonardo gained the Tracker, Ghost, Vigilance, and Cold-Blooded perks to navigate the map in stealth. That seems kind of whatever. I mean, the Splinter one is so crazy that this kind of seems like, don't get me wrong, having Tracker, Ghost, Vigilance, and Cold-Blooded on top of the other perks that you have for 30 seconds is definitely strong. But like compared to this, I was expecting a little more, not gonna lie. On Donatello, see operators through walls as well as equipment, field upgrades and score streaks, hack enemy equipment, and field upgrades. Yeah, wall hacks. You already know how I feel about it. I'm not a fan of wall hacks in Call of Duty. Being able to see like the equipment, the field upgrades, score streaks, and being able to hack them, pretty useful. I don't think that's all that crazy. Like so far, I would not purchase any of these operators. I mean, if I was going to purchase one, it would be Michelangelo anyways. That's my dog. But yeah, these don't seem that crazy, especially if you start with Splinter and he has like crazy game changing abilities, and then this is just like, hey, get perks, hey, get other perks. But let's see what Michelangelo can do. He drops a pizza box for your team. Players who eat a slice will deal double damage for a short time. Replenishes ammo and equipment. Okay, so you drop an ammo pack that gives you stopping power, essentially. See, that's another thing. We can't get stopping power normally. So this is a game-changing ability, sort of like Splinters. You can't do that normally. So, yeah, Leonardo and Donatello, weak AF. And then Raphael, unlimited shuriken. Okay, dude. Like, I guess it really depends, because the shuriken in, was it MW3 or MW2? It was a two-shot throwing weapon. And I guess it's unlimited, but I wonder how fast you can throw those. Because like if you could just sit there and spam them, people might get some crazy clips in those 30 seconds with Raphael. Seems kind of meh, but I can see the potential for it at least. The Leonardo and Donatello ones, yeah, I would hate to load in and randomly get Leonardo or Donatello personally. New loadout content. We got the new perk, Hunter's Instinct. It is a slot 2 enforcer. So eliminating an enemy will mark the next closest one. A narrow cone briefly appears on your minimap after an elimination, showing the general direction of your next nearest foe. Holy shit. This is going to be so strong. I'm an enforcer crutch. That means my enforcer perks are going to be like, what was it, scavenger in slot 1. I also use perk greed, so I usually do scavenger and ninja in slot 1. I usually use assassin and then double time in 3, but now double time is replaced with slipstream, and assassin is going to be replaced by hunter's instinct. That is going to be a very strong combo for my playstyle, at least. Not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being like from a game balance perspective, because again, you're just getting free information. Like, I know you needed a kill, and at the very least, you still have to look at your mini map for the information. It's inching closer and closer to just not needing to activate your brain at all to just get free information. Fly Swatter allows a player to replace their dedicated melee weapon with a launcher. If I wasn't a perk greed crutch, I unironically would use this, because I'm a fan of bringing in launchers to shoot down streaks, but I also don't really use the dedicated melee, so being able to bring a launcher in that at least has some utility, I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Not strong enough for me to give up using ninja with perk greed, but still very interesting. All right, zombies content. Let's go. We got Cowabunga Crank. That's gonna be sick. And then we have directive mode. Y'all know what directive mode is. Excited to see what kind of what kind of bugs people can find in directive mode to make grinding camos easier. Yo, this is sick though. The screenshot. Hold up. I might have to make this a wallpaper. I like that shot a lot. There's nothing like a train of undead targets to test the turtle's fighting prowess. It's time to go loud in this new limited time cranked variant. Testing players with a timer that left unchecked will count down to their own destruction. Here's how it plays out. Add some high octane urgency to any of the 4 zombies maps and your undead horde slaying in Cowabunga Cranked. It's dope. So it's in any of the zombie maps. It's not just one specific map. That's huge because like that winter mode, it was only on one map. So that's a great improvement that it can be on any map. Eliminate a zombie to trigger the crank timer. Fail to eliminate a zombie before the timer hits 0, and kaboom, you're gone. This might be kind of annoying, especially if you're like trying to save a zombie to do like some Easter egg steps or something. Wait, is the Easter egg active in this? Doesn't say yet. So maybe that's not an issue. As rounds progress, the crank timer will continue to shrink, so keep pushing the fight to stay in the game. Thankfully, there are several pizza power-ups that can drop in the match, including Turtle Power, which temporarily empowers the player with a health bonus, and a Pack-a-Punch 3 legendary melee weapon. Ooh, that seems interesting. Pizza Box fills the crank timer to max, W. Slice of Pie, partial time added to the crank timer. Okay, so it kind of feels redundant, if I'm being honest. Plus, all players in this mode are given the Donnie's Time Stopper field upgrade, activated to pause the crank timer for 1 full minute. Okay, that's super nice. Now, does that mean we can't use any other field upgrade? So we have to use this? Because if so, that's kind of upsetting. But deploys the Ninja Turtle operator to gain 50% reduced damage from behind. Makes sense. Join a Splinter for a slightly increased chance for a slice of pie to drop from eliminated enemies. Alright, I'm sure people are going to say that this is pay to win. I really don't think it is. Like if you pay for an operator, yes, you are getting an advantage, but this doesn't really seem like that crazy of an advantage to me. I think it's fine, and it's just in the LTM, so it's not like throughout the entirety of zombies you're going to be getting reduced damage and slice of pie. So I think in LTMs it's fine. For those craving a real challenge, main quest. Okay, so main quest will be active in cranked. Okay, so that makes the field upgrade a lot better, and same with these. All right. With a subtly different TMNT version of each map's main quest completion calling card available as a memento for anyone radical enough to achieve this feat. So I'm definitely excited that they're offering something for doing it. Like in the winter event, they didn't offer you anything for doing the Easter egg in the Jingle Hells or whatever. So I'm happy they're giving you something. I just think only a calling card isn't enough. Maybe like add in a charm or a camo, like something more to get players to challenge themselves to do these Easter eggs under different circumstances. And there could even be like a super Easter egg reward where you complete all 4 of them and then you get to pick one of the TMNT operators for free or something. I just think only having a calling card, while it's definitely an improvement, and I think that needs to be acknowledged, I think it can be even better. Directive mode, I don't think we need to go into this. We all know what directive mode is. So let's just look into some Warzone content. Season 2 Reloaded, continuing to prioritize gameplay, tuning, quality of life improvements, and more throughout the mid-season as players deploy across Urzikstan, Area 99, and Rebirth. And there's also a new perk. All right, cool. All right, they're showing off a little bit of the St. Patty's Day event. We also have a new perk, Low Profile, in slot 1. You move more quickly while crouched and prone. Enemies you kill will not have death markers for their allies. Move slightly faster when downed. That seems okay. Nothing too crazy. General content, we have 6 new weapons. So that launcher or whatever is the D1.3 sector special weapon. And then we have all the melees. We have the belt fed attachment, which we already knew was coming. There's new events, new store offerings. Let's just go straight to the new weapon. The D1.3 sector. It has 20 levels, 3 mags, a mag size of 5. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. That's a lot of ammo. Wait, you actually have attachments for it too. What? So you have barrels, underbarrels, magazines, stocks. You have magazines for this? Wait, this thing might be crazy. It's a rechambering blade launcher. Equip different magazines to access a variety of deadly projectile types. Okay, so you can. It's not just saws. I wonder what other types of projectiles it has then. This thing might be really fun, or extremely ass. There's going to be no in between. Cut the enemy to ribbons with this special secondary weapon that fires saw blades at your foe. A variant based on the infamous D13 sector in Black Ops 3. Use this special launcher by firing down sights or off the hip and account for the weapon's heavier projectiles when acquiring targets. Okay, so there will be like severe bullet drop. Makes sense. A quick reload speed gets you back into the action with several powerful attachments available by a gunsmith, including new projectile types like the explosive and ricochet blades. Brother, if I'm playing hardpoint and we're in a building, I'm unloading ricochet blades. There's also a long barrel, a crossbar, and an overclocked stock. So going in there with a crossbar, an overclocked stock, and ricochet blades seems like it's going to be insane. As long as these things actually like kill decently well. Melee weapons, really the only thing I'm interested in. Is it a one hit? Yep, we move on. The katanas should also be one hit. Yep, we move on. The bow staff. Is this a one? It is a one hit. Slow attack speed, very long range. Very interesting. The nunchucks, 2-hit. Ah, man. I mean, that makes sense. So it's very fast attack speed. But of course, the only bundle that I would even think of buying is the 2-hit elim. Get fucked, I guess. And then size. Oh, I forgot about the size. Okay, well, yeah, well, fuck me. Yeah, they're still one hit. Which it all makes sense. I don't know. So I can't really complain that much, but these sizes look kind of crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie. We're getting the belt fed attachments for the PU, the XMG, the GPMG, and the Fang. It is also in the TMNT event on the free track. The Mutant Ninja Turtles it starts on February 27th, so next week to March 13th. Oh man, Monster Hunter comes out on the 28th, so I might do like a really quick video, try and cram as much as I can for this event on the 27th, and then 28th right into Monster Hunter. I'm debating on what I'm gonna do with Monster Hunter. I might make it sort of like a let's play type thing. Maybe it's just like a one-off video. We'll see what the interest is like. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see with that game. I'm at least doing one video on it. So we got the event pass. We have Foot Clan. That's what they're called. We have an operator. We have the spray. This is going to be used by the freaks. We have a Ninja Clan emblem. You get the skateboard melee for free. You get a pepperoni power sticker. The together loading screen. I like that loading screen a lot, actually. I fuck with it heavy. The belt fed mag. You get a skin for this operator. Or sorry, no, these are both operator skins. One is the Foot Clan, one is the Undead Foot Clan. I wonder what operator this is going to be for. There's a Thinker weapon charm. And then the D1.3 sector. And in the premium track, we're getting a Sensei support finishing move. We're getting a Splinter's Cane for a melee blueprint. I assume that's for the bat. That's going to be sick, actually. Weapon blueprint, melee blueprint. Oh, okay, so this is for the skateboard, the sewer surfer. That actually looks really sick. Family calling card, master emblem, robotic ninja. This looks like for the aims potentially. The sliced blueprint for this looks like for the sector because you're gonna be shooting pizzas. I think that's cool. A brainiac gun screen, and then finally the splinter operator. You have the Clover Craze event, which starts on March 13th. It goes all the way to the end of the season. Eliminate enemies and multiplayer and zombies and open caches in Warzone to acquire different types of clovers. Okay, so they went in this event. They went back on the eliminate enemies in Warzone to acquire clovers, because like in the Terminator event they changed it to where elims and Warzone can also drop the skulls, and in this one they're like taking away that portion again, so I don't really like that. But find the rare gold clover for the most points, redeem for rewards including the lucky cloverleaf aims AR blueprint. or Amez, however you pronounce that. Yeah, like I suspected, they're each in individual bundles. Leonardo Tracer Pack comes with the katanas, Donatello with the bow staff, Michelangelo with the nunchucks, and Raphael with the size. All right, we're also getting a free gift pack on February 20th for the Black History Month. That's a W. It's going to feature a loading screen, emblem, and calling card on February 20th, as well as a Women's History Month free gift pack, which will be a loading screen, emblem, and calling card as well for that. It's going to be in the in-game store starting March 10th. Cool way to celebrate people you love, and also making it free, so they're not profiting off of it. It's just a nice little gesture. Invite drop, join the Call of Duty Recon Squad. What the hell? Our commitment to community feedback remains unwavering and ongoing as we strive with our continuing mission, making our games social and fun. We truly value your opinions and feedback on what matters to you. With this in mind, and in addition to the usual methods of communications, our players will now have a new way to give their feedback. Introducing the Call of Duty Recon Squad. While playing Call of Duty, you may be invited to join the Call of Duty Recon Squad, operated by Fuel Cycle. The Call of Duty Recon Squad is a Fuel Cycle research community that will be active throughout the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone seasons. You'll have opportunities to provide feedback through surveys, online community discussion boards, and potentially even invited to focus groups. And best of all, any feedback you provide will earn points in the Recon Squad that you can redeem for Black Ops 6 and or Call of Duty Warzone in-game items. Okay, that's sick. So not only can you give your feedback, you get rewarded for them too. Interesting. Fuel Cycle community research topics will be centered on recently released Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone content, and many other topics related to Call of Duty. We're interested in hearing what you have to say about recent maps, modes, and other seasonal content from our games. This Fuel Cycle community is invite only, so you won't be able to forward this to any of your friends or family to have them sign up. Bummer. So any invite you may receive is just for you. All types of players aren't being invited. No matter the modes or number of hours you play, we want to hear from you. That's a W. Definitely make it randomized so you're not only getting like one subsection of the player base. If you receive an invite from Call of Duty via the email related to your Activision ID, don't miss out on this chance to have your voice heard and score some in-game items as a result. All right, sick. We'll see if that feedback gets implemented at all. Not all feedback is good feedback. I understand that. But I think it's cool that they're introducing a new way to hear from you and you get rewarded from it. So I think that's pretty sick. And that's it for today. There's definitely some exciting things coming in Season 2. I'm really excited for that train map. I'm excited to try out the Easter eggs in the TMNT mode, the cranked mode. I'm excited to try that new special launcher. I think that thing is going to be sick. But as for the future, we got Monster Hunter Wilds coming out next week that I'm super excited to dive into. I've been getting really hooked on Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. I had never played hero shooters before. And so like learning all of that and then also checking out the new stuff that they're bringing to Overwatch has been a lot of fun. I might put out a video on that. I wasn't lucky enough to be invited to the Elden Ring Night Rain playtest, and I haven't really watched any content on that, so I might do like a reaction video to Elden Ring Night Rain because I'm super excited for that game as well. It looks like a very interesting spin on Souls games. I love Souls games. I also haven't seen any information on Doom Dark Ages, but I'm also really excited for that game to come out. So I might do a reaction video to some of the content that they've released for that game, the promo content. I think that one comes out in May. Definitely going to be doing a playthrough of that on the channel. And I think that's really all that's on my radar right now. If I see something else that looks exciting to play, I'm definitely going to play it, definitely going to make content on it. So if those are some things that you would be interested in seeing, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. Let me know which ones you're excited to play, which ones you're excited to see. If you have any recommendations of games that you think I might like based on those games, let me know. I will see you guys in Season 2 Reloaded.